So a parent creates the life container for a child, and depending on how safe that life container is, the child will grow up and have tools, mindset, emotional intelligence, sense of self, or they won't. They'll be lacking that depending on how safe that container is. Now, most of us, we grew up with cracks in our life container. We grew up in unsafe spaces, and because of that, as adults, we struggle and we have to actually build, acquire, create tools so we can then create our own container. And I know that sounds unfair, right? Like the rich get richer, poor get poorer. If you had a shitty life, why should you then have to struggle? If you had an amazing childhood, then you should struggle, no? Like if you had a shitty childhood and now that positions you for struggle and hardship as an adult, you know, it's like a double whammy kind of thing. But I want to remind you of this. People who have gone through the most trauma, struggle, adversity, they may need more help as far as acquiring tools, but their character arc, it spans greater. And what happens is, as a being, you shine brighter. So what does that mean? It means capacity. It means empathy. I've realized that when I'm working with people, the more they've been through, assuming they are on a path of growing and working on themselves, the more they can share their gifts, the more their heart stretches, the more that they are unique, the more that they are resilient and fearless and just magical beings. The people who have had an easy life, they grow up and I'm not saying all, kind of lukewarm though. You know what I'm saying? Their gifts are they haven't been polished like a pearl. Do you know what I'm saying? They haven't been through the grit for their gifts to shine. So if you had a tough childhood, just know that you're also wired for uniqueness, for greatness. You are a very, very, you have potential to be a very, very potent being.